Let's have a look at some very interesting remarks by Saboti Member of Parliament Caleb Amisi. Honorable Caleb Amisi, MP, I hear the only weapon left with Kenya Kwisha guys is to arrest some vocal Azimio MPs, plant drugs, weed, cocaine, rifles, and all manner of weapons in case for a case against them. Just be aware that a generation has arose which will shape the course of history. Intimidation is a word in the dictionary. You will regret your actions very soon. Those are very strong words by Saboti Member of Parliament. And the member is just trying to expose the trick being used by Kenya Kwanza, where they arrest top opposition leaders and then they fabricate charges. Just like recently, when they arrested Pauline Njoroge, initially they were trying to say that she was found with some narcotic drugs, and then later it all turned into a cyberbullying kind of accusation. So it's very clear that Ruto's government is seriously panicking and very desperate. The only weapon they are now unleashing on their opponents are threats and intimidations. But before we dig deep into that, let's listen to Jeremiah Kioni. Listen to this.
Do you explain the massacre of the Ruos? Because let us not mince word. In the last 1 week, what we have experienced in this country is a massacre of the Ruos. The killing of Ruos, really a genocide that has now been committed by this regime in this country. And remember, Ruto is still mstakiwa kule ICC. Hajaachiliwa, yet his regime has committed another genocide. And the police officers who are serving today needs to be careful. They need to talk to those who are in office before. In fact, it is good that those retired are being called. Wawaambie hiyo safari wanatumiwa itawaacha huko ICC wakiwa peke yao. Now that you have mentioned the police officers, so you cannot, how can our police officers, because this is what is happening. They are taking instructions from politicians, members of parliament, MCAs, kama wengine hapa Nairobi, governors. They are the ones saying, you saw a Rama in the streets of Nakuru with a gun moving around, and you're asking, when he's moving in the streets and he's the commander, he was the commander in chief. So you can tell that many things are outside this constitution, and we need to call these people out. How do you explain when you see?
Yes. Jeremiah Kioni is talking about the Luo massacre. And it's actually true that in the last 1 week, what has been witnessed in Luo Nyanza is massacre. And Kioni is also making it very clear that William Ruto's case at The Hague is still there. We still remember that in 2007, as a result of post-election violence, Ruto was taken to Hague because of the violence that happened in Rift Valley. And that case, as Kioni is putting it, is still there. I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to see what all that means politically and the political implications. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Yes. What does all this mean, ladies and gentlemen? And where does the truth lie in all this? Let me start by saying this. It's very hard to silence a hungry population. The moment the population is hungry, no army in the world can silence them. And that's the mission William Ruto is trying to do, to silence a hungry population. If you prolong it a bit, or rather you look at the end game, the end result of it, William Ruto's government will lose miserably. I'm seeing a very high possibility, and I'm saying this with a lot of confidence. It's true William Ruto controls all the instruments of power. He has the police, he has the intelligence, he has the military, he also has parliament. He controls all these arms. And as things are right now, William Ruto has allowed power to corrupt him. And if you look at the individuals surrounding William Ruto, the likes of Rigathi Gachagua, Moses Kuria Osoro, it's very clear that these are individuals who will only help in digging William Ruto's grave even deeper. And when I talk about Ruto's grave, I mean the political grave. Already as things are, Ruto has already lost that popular support on the ground. As he unleashes the police on innocent demonstrators, William Ruto will become deaf and blind. As Kenyans will be complaining, his advisors will tell him that those are not honest Kenyans, those are Azimio supporters. But the truth is, Kenyans will be suffering. So William Ruto will actually be out of touch with the people. So instead of finding a solution to what Kenyans are going through, he will be deaf and blind. He'll get more and more unpopular on the ground because of that. And if you look at what the police is doing, where we are even seeing some civilian police officers shooting innocent demonstrators in broad daylight, that's now anarchy. And just as I've been saying in this forum, hii dunia sio ya mtu. Power is temporary. William Ruto will not be the president forever. At one point, he will have to vacate. I'm seeing a very high possibility. Whereas William Ruto will be vacating office, all the atrocities and all the police brutalities he meted on Kenyans, I'm seeing he will have to pay for all the atrocities and all the deaths made on innocent Kenyans. And it's still not lost in the memory of Kenyans that Ruto was taken to Hague. He was taken to Hague as a result of post-election violence in 2007. In the event this anarchy continues, William Ruto will easily be served with a warrant of arrest from Hague. He will easily be served with that warrant of arrest. So in all this, I'm seeing William Ruto sitting in a very precarious position, a position that his advisors are even misleading him more to make more blunders. Yes, it's clear Ruto is making all the blunders. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate, or rather if you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, again, subscribe. Give the video a like. Caleb Amisi and Jeremiah Kioni are just confirming one message. Ruto is going against the constitution. He swore to uphold the constitution, but it's clear he's doing the exact opposite. The members of parliament are silent, and they seem to be worshipping and cheering William Ruto as he rapes the constitution, something that should not be encouraged, should not be accepted. Let's meet in our next analysis. God bless you.